Well, guys, when it comes to illegal immigration, I am a hardliner. If you are in this country illegally, you should have zero due process. The only process should actually be removing you from the country. It's just that simple. I mean, I don't know what's the problem, guys. If I entered another country illegally, I'm pretty sure I would actually be arrested and deported. Any sane country would actually do that. But we know out here in the United States, man, there's some non-sane people. And today we got some bad news, man. When it comes to President Trump trying to deport dangerous, criminal, illegal aliens, namely from Venezuela. Folks, my confidence is lacking in the U.S. Supreme Court. Yes, because we got some bad news here, guys. We got some bad news. Check this out. Right over here on Fox News. Supreme Court blocks Trump effort to deport Venezuelan illegal aliens under Alien Enemies Act. Yes, Trump has been using the Alien Enemies Act to deport the worst of the worst. And the Supreme Court shot him down on this, man. It was a 7-2 ruling. And we know the justices that actually voted in favor of President Trump. Do I even need to name them? Clarence Thomas, Samuel Alito. The other justices, including quote unquote conservatives, voted with the liberals. Yes. So that has really, really hampered President Trump's efforts to deport dangerous, criminal, illegal aliens. And I believe, folks, that families affected by massive illegal immigration, when their family members are killed, I believe that politicians should be held accountable. Like Joe Biden letting in God knows how many millions of illegal aliens. And we know that Americans were actually killed. I believe that Joe Biden should be held accountable for that. But no accountability whatsoever. But check this out, guys. We got some sad news, folks, from South Carolina. Look at this. 6 illegal aliens, including minors, charged in South Carolina mother's random murder. Folks, they killed a lady pretty much for sport. This lady right here, I believe she was a mother of 2. She was shot while she was driving a car in Lancaster, South Carolina. 6 illegal alien males. 6. Says here, 6 illegal aliens, including minors as young as 13, have been charged with random murder of a South Carolina mom. A crime the local sheriff says defies any sense of decency in a civilized society. Now, I believe these illegal aliens weren't from Venezuela, but does it even matter where they're from? They're here legally. I believe they're actually from Guatemala or Honduras, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I believe it's Honduras. The 5 teens and a 21-year-old suspected shooter were busted Monday, 10 days after the body of Larisha Sharrell Thompson, 40, was found fatally shot behind the wheel of her Honda Accord. The mom of 2 was gunned down in a random robbery attempt as she drove to meet friends in Rock Hill, according to investigators. Yeah, this is a scumbag. This is one of the scumbags right here. Acio Amanades Torres Therinos. Scumbag. Another one here. Jarby Adon Ramos Adari. Scumbag. And another one here. Jason Sobied Pineda Sogado. Scumbag. I don't know what the death penalty is in South Carolina, but I believe they should definitely get the death penalty. No questions asked. Let's look at this clip right here, guys.
Sheriff here tells us that this was all motivated by those suspects trying to take advantage of and rob the victim as she drove down the street. Now, we did talk to Sheriff Barry Fail upstairs here at the Sheriff's Department, and he believes that the three adult suspects, Jason Pineda, Jarby Ramos, and Ashiel Torres, along with three juveniles, pulled up to the victim, Larisha Thompson, as she was driving in the 3000 block of Riverside Road on May the 2nd. Now, he says they fired a gun several times, shooting and killing her. Today, the sheriff said the suspects also tried to burglarize the Van Wyck Mart, which is located on Rock Hill Highway earlier in that week. They were able to link the gun used in that incident to the gun that killed Thompson.
This is something, you know, the kid is going to have to grow up hearing about, knowing about, without a mother. And if those folks wasn't here, she wouldn't have that problem.
And all of those suspects are in custody right now, but we're going to have more on their immigration status coming up.
Yeah, they're illegals. They are illegals. That's exactly who they are. Every single one of them. By the way, I want the pictures of the kids too. I want the pictures on display of the 13, 14, 15-year-old. I don't care if they're minors or not. They are dangerous criminal illegal aliens involved in murder. I want their pictures. I want America to see what is going on. I don't care that they're minors. In this country, they should have no rights. These illegal aliens should have zero rights. They should be put to death, man, for what they did to this woman. They should be put to death. Man. Look here. Says here that those arrested Monday included 3 juveniles, 13, 14, 15, who had not been identified. Identified them. And they mentioned the other 3. They were charged with murder, attempted armed robbery, and second-degree burglary. Torres Torinos, the accused shooter, also faces 2 counts of firearms possession during the commission of a crime and 1 count of firearms possession by an unlawful alien. There's a simple solution to this. A very simple solution. And it should have been done years ago, man. President Trump is trying to get this border under control. The border is pretty much under control, guys. But this Supreme Court ruling, man, is dangerous. It is dangerous. Because stuff like this happens where another American is killed by dangerous criminal illegal aliens. But the Supreme Court says, nah, Trump, you can't deport these dangerous criminal illegal aliens under the Alien Enemies Act. It's astonishing, man. Astonishing. Because I believe right over here on Fox, it mentions that, look at this here. It says the ruling, similar to others it has made in the past on the matter, revolve around the alleged illegal aliens not having enough time to reasonably file a challenge to their deportations. They shouldn't be able to have a challenge. They came here illegally. They came here illegally. Get them out. They shouldn't be able to challenge anything. They're supposed to come in the right way. They didn't do it. And folks, this really does boil my blood to see yet another American killed by illegal aliens. This is furious, man. This really, really does make me furious, man. The Supreme Court is a failure, and another American is now killed. Gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.